Hey everyone. In today's day and age, everyone's routine is go, go, go. Many people are so consumed by their next objective or goal that they put certain things on the back burner. One of these things can be their diet and its impact on their health. It's very easy to not think twice about the foods that you put in your body. I'm here to convince you that it is crucial to eat healthy, doing so should be prioritized heavily, and that it could be detrimental not to. I will be explaining why you need to eat healthy, why it's so important, and just how you can make it happen. Having good health is arguably the most important thing in life. Without good health, life can be miserable and short. Having a nutritious and healthy diet is key to living a prosperous life. The reality, however, is that healthy eating can be difficult for numerous reasons. Healthy foods tend to be more expensive, harder to obtain, and less convenient. These reasons lead to people turning to cheaper, unhealthy alternatives for food. Unhealthy foods can also be more appealing to some and even addictive. This is because over time your brain can get used to eating junk food and you can begin to unconsciously crave it. In an article titled "Junk Food in Your Health," written by a governmental organization known as Health Direct, they explain this concept and its implications by saying, quote, "When a person eats tasty food, including junk food, the reward circuit in the brain is switched on. This releases a brain chemical called dopamine. The chemical rush floods the brain with pleasure, and so the brain creates more receptors for dopamine in response," unquote. It can be incredibly easy to become dependent on these unhealthy foods because of the effect that they can have on you mentally. This dependency, on top of the other challenges previously mentioned, can make it extremely difficult for a person to improve their eating habits. Now that we understand the conditions that can bring about the consumption of an unhealthy diet, it's important to discuss the impact of the issue. We all know that a poor diet can have disastrous effects on a person's well-being. Knowing what these effects are and how to prevent them is key to carrying out a healthy lifestyle. According to the National Library of Medicine, in a paper written by Sean Candell titled "An Evidence-Based Look at the Effects of Diet on Health," an unhealthy diet can lead to conditions such as obesity, heart disease, stroke, or kidney disease. These are very serious conditions that are very commonly associated with someone who has a poor diet. Most of these conditions stem from being overweight, which is caused by eating unhealthy foods. Candell also discusses how, quote, "Cardiovascular disease, CVD, is the #1 cause of death in the United States. Obesity and type 2 diabetes, both directly diet modifiable, are two of the largest contributors to CVD. Additionally, cancer and mood disorders both also have a significant impact on morbidity and mortality. What we eat may allow us to powerfully intervene on these issues, which are the largest health issues affecting our country," unquote. This quote demonstrates the extreme importance of diet for our health. With all these implications in mind, next we'll focus on how to prevent them by eating healthy. Eating healthy doesn't have to be as complicated as they make it out to be. The food that you buy doesn't have to be overly expensive or bland. Finding local markets, butchers, and other shops to buy your local weekly groceries can help you save money. Collecting coupons and buying items in bulk are also ways to cut costs. When it comes to the actual food that you're eating, in an article titled "Healthy Eating Tips," the CDC proclaims how, quote, "Healthy eating emphasizes fruits, vegetables, whole grains, dairy, and protein. Each of these items are key parts of a healthy diet. One of the most important things that the CDC recommends is limiting added sugars. Sugar is extremely easy to overconsume and can have the largest detrimental effect on a person's body. It's vital to research what is a healthy amount of sugar for you to consume based on your lifestyle and activity level. Another type of carbohydrate that is often associated with sugar but is crucial for us to eat is fiber. The CDC states how, quote, "Fiber helps control blood sugar and lowers cholesterol levels. Fresh fruits and vegetables, whole grains, legumes, nuts, and seeds are good sources of fiber," unquote. Fiber helps slow down digestion, which slows down the rush of sugar into your bloodstream, thus reducing the amount of insulin your body produces. This more controlled production of insulin prevents insulin resistance within your body, thus preventing type 2 diabetes. Eating plenty of fiber and reducing your sugar intake are surefire ways to prevent diabetes and excessive fat. Some other important tips are to replace the saturated fats with unsaturated fats, reduce sodium intake, and prioritize eating various colors. This, however, doesn't mean candy. Eating plenty of fruits and vegetables of various types and colors ensures that you are getting plenty of vitamin and nutrients. If all this seems like a lot to change at once, take it one step at a time and change one thing about your diet a week. Trust me, if you allow yourself to slowly adjust to the changes you make and make sure you stick to them and stay consistent, your body will thank you in the long run. Thank you for your time and for listening to my speech.